Hey guys, in this video we're going to learn about objects or dictionaries in this video. But before I begin, please like and comment on this video and please subscribe to the channel. Alright, let's get started. So this is objects or dictionaries, right? The title of this video is dictionaries. And the truth is that there's some difference, just a very small one, between dictionaries and objects. In the sense that objects are, borrowed from the class, like the class type, and the dictionaries are more standalone. But the thing is, they operate in the same way. So, there is a slight difference. You shouldn't use them interchangeably. But in this case, since they operate in the same way, you know, you can see how both work, right? Okay, so now let's talk about how to construct them, keys and values, right? I'm going to go over that concept, and I'm going to do a demo of how they are. All right. So now the question asks, well, what are they, right? What are dictionaries? Or what are objects, and what are they is basically key and value pairs, okay? And it's unordered, right? In a list it's ordered, so if you sort it, or if you just print it a bunch of times, it'll come in that same order. With a dictionary, it's not like that. It's going to be unordered. Well, you might ask yourself, well, why is that needed? Because in an object or dictionary, the benefit is that you're able to access the keys in O of one time. So they're key value pairs, and you can access the keys in O of one time. When it's ordered like a list, you have to iterate through the whole array and find it. With an object, it's not like that. That's why an object is a really, really good data structure. In fact, if you've heard of hash maps before, it's exactly like that. Okay, so let's go over this. So how do you construct them? Well, first of all, you want to use the let keyword. So let obj. And then you have a key. So you have name. And then you have a value associated with that key. So like Adnan. And then let's call this person. And then, you can say age, 22. And you can say sports as, basketball. And, football, right? So you have these, and these are great, right? And you have key and value pairs. So like I said, this is the key and this is the value. And notice how it's exactly like using a dictionary, right? If somebody asks you, what does this word mean? You're going to look up that word in lexicographic order in the dictionary, go to the right page, and then see the value for that key, right? So same thing here. And that same concept is here. Okay, so now keys and values and then demo. Right, so I already went over the keys and values, but we're going to go over like how to access and modify them. So let's say it's my birthday and I want to increment my age. So what I can do to access it, I can just say person.age. Right? And now you're going to see 22. And to prove I'm not lying to you, we can change this to like 29. And it changes to that, right? So I'm going to keep it there. Okay, and let's say it's my birthday, I want to increment it. So what I can do, I can just say person.age plus equals 1. And then let's see what happens after that. In fact, I'm going to print the whole object so we can see it in its entire view. Okay, so now you can see 22 before the birthday increment. Birthday increment happens, and now I am 23 years of age. All right, now let's say I add some more stuff. I don't want to just increment my age. Let's say I want to add a sport and I want to change my name by adding the last name. So let's do that. So I'm going to first add my last name. Persons.name plus equals. And these are both strings, so I can use the concatenation, right? So M Eunice. Okay, and then with sports, I could say person.sports.push, and I'm going to add, let's say, jiu-jitsu, right? And now we can log it. And now you see Adnan M. Yunus, age 23, and sports. So there we go. All right, so that's honestly it. We're going to do a bit more complex stuff. So to go over a demo, the thing I really want to highlight is that the key and value can be pretty much anything, right? Well, the key has to be like something you can look up, like a name or a string. But the value is honestly unrestricted. So let me give you an example. So I can have a function like print right, as the keyword, and then I can say as a function, right, and then I can just say console.log, and there's the keyword called this, right? This is like self in Python, and the this keyword is like the context, right? So in this case, the this context is the object, so it'll print the object. It has access to the objects field. So I can say this.age, right? And well, actually, I'll just say this, okay? So now if I say, and let me remove all these to remove the ambiguity. So if I say person.print, right? Oops, what happened? Oh, I invoked it. Okay, I made a duplicate variable. Okay, so let's do all this. Well, okay, I know what to do. Let's put this back. So I'll put this back. All right. And now let's do this. And now you see that I invoke the print method, right? And the print actually has everything in it. So the this keyword is like a context, and it's good to know that this keyword is kind of hard to understand because the context can be so different in like multiple scenarios. But this is something you can do in the JavaScript objects, is you can just invoke the print. You can like make a key that's a function basically. So I think we can even increment the age. So let's just see what happens. Let's have a function that increments the age. So increment age, and that'll be a function, and that'll just be this.age plus equals 1. And now let's just try it. Person dot let's do it before. Person dot increment age, and let's run it. Okay, and it actually works. So I can have functions that modify the values of the object. So I think that's it for now, right? This is dictionaries or objects. There is a slight difference, right? In the sense that objects are more associated with the class and dictionaries are more standalone, but they both operate in the same way. So this is how they work. Thank you for this, listening to this video. I really appreciate that. And there's much more to come. So I can't wait to see you then. All right, bye.